Hey everyone, Alan Bauer here in Bay City, Michigan on Saturday night. And what I want to talk about today is how most people quit way too soon. And I'm just going to be straight with you here because, I get people all the time, they're all worried, they get a bunch of people that they recruit and nobody does anything. It's like, welcome to the real world. Um, why don't they do that? Well, there's a few reasons, but don't be surprised if most people drop out at the least little sign of a downturn because we are in a fast information, fast gratification society and we expect everything perfect. Like if you go to a restaurant and oh my gosh, the waitress didn't bring a straw out for your drink, it's like people blow up. They get all upset and I'm never coming here again and I can't believe you're, so stupid. You didn't bring this out. How could you not have straw for me? I mean, just little things, little crazy things. Well, people hold everybody, they hold this perfection standard like nobody's allowed to screw up or make a mistake. And we're all human, and I'll be the first to admit I'm not perfect. I joke all the time with Karen. I tell her I'm 98.2% perfect or whatever. But I'm BSing her when I tell her that. I admit my flaws. I'm far from perfect, and most of us out there are pretty far from perfect too. So the sooner you accept that, the sooner we can deal with life. And the thing is, how not to react really to when things are going bad. And a lot of people panic. It's like they act like they're on the Titanic and they're going down, and sometimes it can feel like it. Now, reason I'm going over this, I went through the back office. There's a lot of good reports in there now. I'm a data person, and I love looking at data, and it kind of gives us a path to what happened. So, I look back, the report back in March 2019, so about a year ago, and I look where our recruiting numbers were at, and we were rocking it, man. We were up to like 44,000 a month in sales. We were about ready to hit that 50K, and we had some issues with the company. And I don't want to beat a dead horse to death here, but things happen. We had to make the change at the time. Fast forward to today, everything's great now, but during that transition time, we had issues with the website, it wasn't working, and just all kinds of mess. And then as soon as we finally got that up and running, we got slammed with the visa processing thing, and 3,000 other companies did. No fault of CTFO on that. But people expect perfection, and people get very upset. I won't use the word PO'd, but people get very upset, and if everything's not perfect. And sometimes we need to look in the mirror. Like I like to look in the mirror and say, okay, when I'm perfect, then I'm going to start judging other people. And I know that's never going to happen. So, I mean, there's times where I do get upset on things or expect things, but I'm a lot better now, where I look at it and I just kind of take a deep breath and, no big deal. Like what if you were out to a restaurant and a waitress accidentally, like, comes to bring your order and she dumps a whole bowl of chili on you or something, and just all over your clothes. And are you going to get upset and blow up at her, or are you just going to say, hey, don't worry about it, really, And you can't change the past. So anyway, I look back to March. In March through November of 2019, March 19 to November 2019, we made a pretty steady decline. Went up a little bit for one thing, but pretty much it went downhill. And I watched our recruiting numbers on the team as a whole, and during that time, we dropped 91%. That's a pretty huge drop. How many of you would stick around in this business if you had a 91% drop? Not many people. I can tell you the statistics are about 5%. And I'm one of the 5%. Karen and I both are. We decided to stick this out. Now, let's look from November 2019 to today, where we're at the business. Now, everything turned around. We got the new website in place. We got the the mobile app, we got the sampling program, we got all kinds of good stuff. There's emails going out, automated emails, drip campaigns. Everything is pretty good. Have there been some little minor glitches here and there? You may not have even noticed them. I noticed a couple because I'm very nitpicky on it. And I'm still like extremely happy with these couple little things, but I just forwarded it up to corporate and they say, hey, thanks for letting us know. Boom. And they're on it and boom, it's corrected. Um, so I have no complaints. I mean, none at all, especially going through what we did before. So we dropped 91% from March 2019 on our recruiting numbers all the way down to November of 2019. 91% drop. So let's take November now. So November till today, we have gone up 360% on our numbers. So that's pretty good. That's a trend. The numbers have jumped up. Here's the other thing too. Back in March, the numbers can vary. They can go from 20, 30, maybe up in the high 30% of people that actually joined, that actually ordered, became active, did something, at least as a customer, an associate. They went out there and recruited, whatever. So we had about a third of the people that would come in back in March that actually ordered anything. Now let's go down to November, and the cool thing was, even though it was our bottomed out month on recruiting, and we had 91% less recruits, but of that 91% less recruits that we had, 75% of them actually ordered. That is pretty huge. When you get 3 out of 4 people that come in and join, that's kind of like multiplying that number up, a little bit on the recruits. I'll take that lower amount. So not only have we gone up 360% on our recruiting numbers from the bottom, and we still have ways to go yet. We didn't hit where we were at the peak, but cool thing is we bottomed out. We're coming back really, really strong, and I know we're going to surpass this. I mean, we're going to blow by anything that happened where we were at before. We're going to blow by that 44,000 a month. We're going to hit our 50K, and I'm really hoping we hit 100K this year. That's my goal. So, time will tell what happens, but I think we have everything in place. Things are getting better. New systems in place, new things to get people to order quicker. Because here's the thing too, a lot of times some of these people, like looking back in the data, some of these people didn't order for like 3 months. They come in and they just kind of sit around and, and forget about things or not do anything and just kind of see how everything's happening. Some ordered 6 months later, some ordered 9 months later. So people don't always order right away. Well, now with this 20% discount, they have an incentive on their first order. You only have 7 days to do it. This is, I think, why, we're getting higher percentages, and with the, the new packages, the discount, better appealing website. I mean, just so many things I could name off here. I could go an hour into it. I'm not going to do that. But everything is in place right now. We have a patented product that nobody else in the entire market has. Yet people don't understand it, even in our own company. Some people do not understand what the heck CBDA is. Look at it. Look, watch the 3-minute video. That's all you got to do. Go to your website and watch the 3-minute video that's right on the front of your website. And I say this because I know there's a lot of people that don't, because they're still out there spouting, well, this other CBD has 1,000 milligrams and it's cheaper. Well, they don't have CBDA. I mean, you have to look at your own stuff, understand your own stuff. You don't have to be an expert in this, but let's look at what we have. Let's try to understand how important it is what we have. We have zero competition. CBDA is 1,000 times better than CBD in many instances, and we are the only company that can manufacture it, keep it stable, deliver it all the way to the consumer, and allow that to get into their system. Even after 16 months later, we had no degradation of the CBDA. 100% of it was still there in the bottle. So that's pretty powerful. The mainstream market does not understand this yet, but when this kicks in, I'm telling you, this 360% growth that we've seen since the bottom, it's going to blow by that. We're probably going to have like 3,000% growth. You know, it's going to be crazy. And you're crazy not to get into this and start marketing it and start understanding it. We got the 3 training videos in the back. I'm telling you, this thing is going to take off like a rocket. So the cool thing is, looking back at the data, because I am a data person, what I noticed was the people that still kept recruiting all along, those are the main people that we still have. That, you know, that 9% that was still doing something, they're still with us. And guess what? They're the ones making the money. They're the ones that are our top producers. They may have dropped down to doing minimal amount when we went through the issues, just like we did, but they're coming back stronger now. And they see the vision here, what's going on, and how we're going to blow by these other companies, and we're going to be a major market disruptor. So I just wanted to point that out. Don't ever expect anything in business. I mean, go talk to any business owner, anybody that started a business, and ask them, hey, did people just flock into your restaurant or your new business and you just took off? It's like a lot of them lost money for the first year or so, maybe 2 years. And then all of a sudden they started making money. Look at Amazon. Amazon was, publicly traded stock. Everybody knows what Amazon is. I just got an Amazon order in today. I get Amazon orders every day. Why? Because they have great prices. They may not always be the cheapest, but they're usually pretty cheap, or they're fair and reasonable, and they ship super, super quick. Like my nephew's birthday party today we went to, or actually I just ordered a new lamp Thursday night. I mean, it was like midnight. And actually, it was probably like Friday morning, like 1 in the morning or so. So I ordered this new lamp, and it gets here today on Saturday, like in the morning. I mean, it's just like crazy, So you're looking like 2 days, and boom, it's here. We've got something like this in place right now, not on that fast of shipping, but I mean, with the product, something that nobody can get anywhere else. And like I said, I don't care what happens in this company, what's thrown at us. Nothing's ever going to be perfect and go straight up. Don't expect it to be like that. People are going to quit. Sometimes they're even, you're going to see some of the top leaders quit. Why? Who knows? They see a shiny object somewhere else. They get a deal cut somewhere else. Somebody pays a bunch of money to try to bring their team over, whatever. I don't care. That doesn't affect me. What I'm looking for are people that want to come in here. They want to make a 3 to 5 year commitment. Not like, well, I'm going to try this for a couple weeks and see. I'm looking for people that are really serious. And if you're really serious, we're going to show you how to build this business and make some serious money. You can make whatever you want. You do have to put effort into it. You can't sit back on your butt and then just expect like you're going to get rich in the next couple of months. This isn't the lotto. If you want to do that, great. Go out and buy a ticket. Your odds are pretty stacked against you that you're not going to win it. And we play it every now and then, but it's nice to get us to dream. But the reality is, this is our lotto ticket right here. Long-term lotto ticket. This is what's really going to roll the money in. So if you want to sign up, you can join us. We are at cbdaglobal.com. Again, that is cbdaglobal.com. Join up with us. We'll put you in the group. We'll talk to you one-on-one. We'll show you how to do it. You got some great training videos. We got the first 3. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We just keep it nice and simple and duplicatable. So that's all I got for you. Something to think about. Those people that did kind of quit, now's the time to get back in. You haven't lost anything. You haven't gained anything because you may not have done anything, but this is a very forgiving business. You may want to jump back in right now, place an order, try out the new flagship product with the CBDA, our Super 1000 product, have your own testimony on it. You don't have to, but I've never seen anybody make it in this business that doesn't use the product themselves. And whatever excuses you make, if you think the product's too expensive, which it isn't, when you compare it to everything else out there, you are getting the best super value ever in the world once you understand what the heck this product really is. So that's all I got for tonight. I'm going to cut it loose here, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.